We are back with Cocktails with the Queens. Now, tonight we're kicking off Women's History Month with one of the cast members from OWN's reality show, Ladies Who List Atlanta. But before we talk to this queen, let's take a look at a clip from our show.
We are bad women. We give our all in our businesses.
And we look good doing it.
You ain't bringing me.
My client is an actress. She's gonna like a modern home. How are you always pulling this off?
Black girl magic.
Can you run a business with these ladies? You don't play in a sandbox very well.
Stop saying that.
I'm done with you. The sky is the limit.
Please welcome real estate attorney, Cristyl Kimbrough. Hey, Cristyl.
Hi, ladies.
Miss Attorney. Okay.
That
Yes.
show looks,
Yes.
it
I'm
looks
not as
awesome.
boring
Now,
as you may think, though.
it looks really good, and those homes are giving. Now, thanks for joining us. Now, we're going to ask you out the gate because it is Women's History Month. What does Women's History Month mean to you?
So, Women's History Month means to me actually everything that it means to me every other month. I'm a girl's girl. I was raised by nothing but strong women. And so to me, it's just a continuation of what I do throughout the year, which is support women, clap them when they deserve to be clapped, and celebrate each other, not for any particular reason, but just because.
That makes sense.
Well, you know, we
I
also
love
have,
the just because celebrations.
I know that's right. We also have to celebrate something that is not just because. I'm certain took a lot of groundwork, and that is that you started the oldest Black female owned law firm in Atlanta, one of the oldest Black female law firms in Atlanta. And I know that couldn't have been easy. So talk to us about some of the roadblocks that you experienced in creating your own Black owned law firm.
Well, first of all, I just want to acknowledge how excited and a little nervous I am to be here. You women have paved the way for me, and now I'm in this whole entertainment industry, which I never anticipated. And I just appreciate all of your individual strength in getting to where I am. And I forgot what you asked about my law firm.
Girl, I just wanted to know how hard was it? It had to be hard building something of your own like this, something this big, and So what were some of the roadblocks that you experienced?
Well, Selena, only 1% of attorneys are Black women. But what's allowed me to excel is not knowing that statistic when I first started. I wasn't so concentrated on the hurdles, right? When I went to the State Bar of Georgia events, which is the events that are for the attorneys, everyone there was like, oh my gosh, you started your own law practice. And then in real estate, how brave of you. And I didn't really understand what they meant. But fast forward now, 9 years later, I understand why they said I was brave. But I didn't know of all the hurdles because I didn't care to do the research on why I couldn't. I focused on why I could. And because I focused on why I could, I've been able to have my blockers on and get to the point where now my firm is staffed with people who look like me and staffed with opportunity and helping people and real estate agents achieve their home ownership goals.
Amazing. I know that's right. Okay.
Now, Cristyl, you are one of the stars of the Atlanta show there, Atlanta Listings. And after your reunion show, and I've got to read this quote so that I can get it correctly because I don't want to misquote you. You said, "My family history is rich with greatness, and I'm very sure of who I am. So because of that, my opportunities are endless. I hate that the show didn't show that I live abundantly." What do you mean by that post?
Vivica, just like when I started my firm, when I started and agreed to do this reality show, I kind of approached it in what I know now in a naive way. My family is full of achievers. My grandmother sued, and this is my grandmother, not my mother. She sued the US government for discrimination and won. back then in the 80s. My aunt, she traveled to Jerusalem for a year to research a novel that she was writing, and she was writing on the Book of Joseph. My dad, he invested in the stock market before Apple was Apple, and now he's retired early, and he's single and cute.
Wait, he got Apple stock before Apple's Apple?
Before Apple was Apple.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Dad. Dad, look away. Hey, Dad.
So,
I'm
he would be a little older for you ladies, but, we're not opposed to that. But anyways, I come from a very strong foundation, and that's really solidified who I am as a person. So when I approached this, reality show, I took for granted what other people's, hangups may be or perceptions may be. I approached it with bushy-tailed and bright-eyed, and it wasn't that.
Can I just do a sidebar real quick? How old is your daddy?
How old is my daddy? He's 60-something.
That's
That ain't girl.
That's
Look,
young.
right.
But he looks
no,
more like he's maybe 53, 54.
Oh, snap. We got to get a headshot of him a little bit later to find out. Really?
You can see.
So could you have Vivica Fox as your stepmama?
I'm trying to date older.
A little young for my stepmother.
I am. Yeah.